Hello, everybody. Lisa Strickland, the autoimmune health coach. How are you today? So, how are you? How's your weekend been? I hope those mothers out there have had a great Mother's Day. So, I wanted to come to you today and share something that happened to me over the weekend, which wasn't overly exciting, but I just wanted to talk about that whole inflammation thing. So, I'll tell you what happened to me. So I went walking. I decided to go for a really long walk on Saturday with a friend of mine, and I was stepping aside for a lady that was coming through with a pram, and I managed to step sideways, fall forward, and then just literally go straight in to the tarmac of the thing with my left shoulder, and grazed on my arm, managed to graze my right knee. I'm still not sure how that happened because that was the opposite to the way I fell. But, and let me tell you, I had a bit of a sore shoulder, but holy dooly, when I finished doing that, I sort of lay there and everybody started running around me. And other than being extremely embarrassed, I was finding it very, very hard to move. Now, I'd managed to get myself up, and I sat on we're up the way a little bit was a seat, and my friend and I sat there, and then I thought, all right, we'll keep going. Now, I actually kept going, and we did an 8-kilometer walk. All right, so this just shows you how good those cortisol and that adrenaline is when you do those sort of things. And I came home, I vacuumed, I washed the floors, I did washing, I did some food for some friends that were coming for dinner, the whole thing. So, it shows you. But then I decided it was time to have a rest and sit down. Now, I'd already had a bit of aching happening, and still got a massive lump on my arm, and really the aching started to kick in. Now, I was stiffening up quite badly, and I actually got into a nice hot bath with a lot of aromatherapy oils, and was straight away started to think of all the things that I could do to reduce the inflammation. Now, as a person that has rheumatoid arthritis and a few other things going on in the body, at different times I do have inflammation going on. So it's really important to remember and to understand what you can do to reduce that inflammation. So, I had a bit of a rough night. I ice packed and I did things like that. But yesterday, being Mother's Day, I actually really started to look after myself. And this is what I wanted to talk to you about, because it's really important that when you have these things going on, that you really start to automatically think of all the things that you can do to assist your body to calm down. Okay, because you've got all that inflammation kicking in through your body's stiffening up. So all day yesterday, every time I sat down, I was like a 90-year-old woman trying to get back up again. So what I did was I was drinking heaps of water. Okay, that's number one, really flushing my system out. So it's all about, when you get so inflamed like this, you start to look at detoxing your system. So lots of water. I added some extra berries and things, and had an extra shake with lots of berries and antioxidants in them. I've got magnesium liquid that I use, so I added a bit of that in. But I really used my food to help my body to, really rejuvenate from the situation that I had going, that I had done to myself. So the other thing was, I actually, just drew on things like my magnesium baths. Really using essential oils was a fantastic thing. Peppermint oil, if you ever have any inflammation in your body, peppermint oil. If you just be careful if you have respiratory issues, but you can rub it in. I did that last night before I went to bed. Now this morning, I'm a little bit sore still, but I feel really good. I can sit down here, talk to you, and I can get up like normal. Whereas yesterday, if I'd have done that, it was like a 90-year-old woman getting up, and it took a little while to get going before your joints worked. So it's all about really looking after yourself. And when we're dealing with inflammation, we need to just generally do this. And I think because I've, and this is why I come to you and I want to talk to you about these things, because I've had, these experiences in what I do, and over the time, it's really important for me to be able to share this with you, because for you, it doesn't come as automatically, and sometimes we're not always sure, but it's taken me years to really start to get into, it's a habit, starting to get into a habit of going, hey, when this happens, this is what I have to do to counteract that, so I can balance my inflammation and balance out what I have going on. So really, really looking at, assisting your body, not just through your food, but using the things that you have around you, like your hot baths, your magnesium sulfate, so your Epsom salts baths, using your essential oils. These things are so important to be able to really bounce back when you have inflammation going on. Now, I was really surprised because I thought that I was, it might take me a little while longer to get myself back on track, but I have really bounced back well. So I just want you to be aware that when different things happen to you, and while you're dealing with when you're dealing with your inflammation, be positive about how you can step through this and step forward. Use the information that I give you and the things that are on our Facebook page to really push you forward. And, there are so many things I can help you with. If you need assistance, you only have to reach out and talk to me about it, because we have to stick together. This is all about, this is my passion. My passion is that I can help you through all of my research and everything that I do. And using myself also as a guinea pig over the years, I've been dealing with autoimmune for over 30 years now. So really being able to help you is what I'm here to do. So really think about, if you've got inflammation at the moment, think about the things that you can do to really start to move yourself forward. And if you can't see at the moment, and I'm not meaning see visually, but like through the haze and through the emotions that you're feeling due to the inflammation, just reach out to me, and just send me a little message, and we can work this out together, because that is, the most important thing when we're dealing with chronic illness and any sort of autoimmune issues. So really take care. Think about what you can do to move yourself forward with your autoimmune. And I look forward to talking to you really soon. Take care. Bye.